Everybody, this is Chris Strickland, and I decided today that I'm going to do a free course for you guys. For those of you who want to become tarot readers and oracle readers, I want to get a point across to you guys that it's not something you're born with, more in tune than others, but we still all have these abilities. So people ask me all the time, like, it's crazy that you know everything I'm going through, like when I'm giving them readings, in which I tell them, like, I didn't know. I connected, my spirit guides connected with your spirit guides. They linked up, and that's where these messages are coming from. I also just want to throw this in there. We're going to talk about this later. We're going to talk about the rules of tarot, which is just complete bullcrap. There's no rules to tarot, okay? There's some things that are obvious, but one person can look at one layout this way and another could look at it a completely different way. But here's the thing, that client is going to be drawn to the reader that the client can relate to. That's how it works. Of course, a lot of people wonder, what's so special about me that I get this gift but not them? And there's a couple of answers to that. First of all, anybody can do it, as long as you are 100% certain that your methods of reading through oracle cards and tarot cards are intentionally set in stone. If you're all over the place and you're always wondering what something may mean, no, you need to downpack that right from the get-go. This is how me and the divine are going to communicate these spirits, whether it's through the person's spirit guides, whether it's through your own knowledge, whatever way. And you'll also see a lot of expert level tarot readers and oracle readers that kind of judge, younger tarot readers, because they use books, they use guides, they use references. They think that means they don't know their crap, so they have to bring their textbooks, which is totally not true. And I actually had a pretty big astrologer dog me out in front of his whole following because he saw I was using my reference book that I've used for over 10 years, and I will never change that reference book because that was my intention. The way I read, when I have a client book with me, my guides approach their guides, and I don't know how they exchange what's about to go down, but it happens really quick. I guess it's the fact that there's no time over there, I don't know. But when I sell readings, I sell the 10 card Celtic Cross, and not only will I tell you what these cards mean in these positions, but what's cool about my readings is that you will get 10 specific messages from your personal spirit guides. I won't even know who they are. Here's another cool thing. You do not have to get personal with a reader at all. You don't have to tell them anything. You could test them out. That's really rude. Don't do that. The people that have tested me out when they really didn't need help have always backfired, so I don't recommend that. Spirit is a real thing, guys. If you're a pessimistic person about all of this and still kind of confused as to if it's real or not, you're not ready yet. You're just not ready yet. You have to go all in. You have to go all in, and you have to set a method. Now, you can change this method over time. We're always learning, and you're never gonna stop learning about tarot. That's the cool thing. Even experts at the top, they're still learning. Don't be fooled. They don't know everything. There's so many things that come into factor, and I just want you guys to know, don't overwhelm yourself when you're learning tarot. I still don't know a lot of cards, minor cards, off the back of my head, as much as I've tried. And even when I do notice the card and I do know what it means for the client, I'm so focused on trying to, articulate. I'm so busy trying to come up with, professional words to explain it that it's a lot of stuff. So if a client's being rude to you, first of all, don't deal with the rude clients. Very politely let your clients know, if I'm not serving you well, we can end this reading now and I'll refund you. You will have those. I actually had talk with a tarot reader who has over 10 years experience like me. I gave her money, so, because I like other people to read me, and I'm interested in the way they do it. Well, she turns around and ends up wanting a reading from me and then goes offline, whatever. I did it for her, and her guides were telling her pretty specific hints as to what she needs to do next, because she wasn't happy in the moment. And the woman just persistently, well, what do they mean, what do they mean, what do they mean? What your gut in my system, my method anyway, of how I translate your spirit guides messages to you, whatever they say to you, that is up to you to figure it out. You have to dive deep into your heart. And I told this girl this. But this is just an intro video. I'm going to teach you guys really cool ways that are easy for me to read oracle cards, and little tricks and secrets that I've always held on to that may help you. And also, given this is the introduction video, I'm basically just letting you guys know this is what I'm doing. I hope you join along. Tips are saving my life if you can give them, or if you want to just check out what a reading feels like, you can book it on my Facebook page, ChriStrickland Astrology. So our next video, the first chapter I'll call it, we're going to go over, igniting your intuition starting out. Wardrobe change, sorry, I got cut off there. We're going to go over the 5 modes of intuition. You'll get to know what Claire you're best at. Tuning into signs and messages for people that aren't used to paying attention to those types of things. Trusting your inner guidance, for one thing. That's going to be a really big lesson. And we'll also do a special little exercise. I hope I can get some people to join in that are enthusiasts about becoming a tarot or oracle card reader. I would love to teach you what I know, because I'm great at it, and I don't want to give my secrets away too much, but I guess I could do it for a few people. So we'll have a special exercise to help boost your psychic abilities and how to actually give someone a reading. And I'll see you on this new journey.